ABC4 News.
Thanks so much for sticking with us today. And today we get to talk about the Gary R. Herbert Institute for Public Policy becoming part of Utah Valley University. And who better to talk about it than the namesake himself, former Governor Gary Herbert, joining us now. So glad to have you here and to talk about this cool addition to UVU. First of all, let's tell everyone what the Herbert Institute is.
Well, it's designed to be a nonpartisan way to help our young people prepare for leadership. You know, they're going to be civically involved and civically minded. Want to make sure that they understand the issues and how public policy is made, and make sure that they're prepared to take on leadership, which is just around the corner for them.
And why was it important for you to be involved in this? Because not only is it carrying your name, but you're playing a big part in the creation and the execution of it as well.
Well, I think I have something to add. I've been an elected official for over 30 years.
You've done a lot of leading, there's no doubt about
and
that.
So the opportunity to share that experience, I think, is important. I taught years ago there, so I'm kind of getting back to some of my involvement with Utah Valley University back in the early days. And so we're going to do some research papers on things. We've hosted some events. We hosted the County Commission debate. We've had important people like Art Laffer, Dr. Art Laffer, who was the architect for Ronald Reagan's economic policy, what led to the longest peacetime prosperity in our history, and the Laffer curve and supply side economics. He was there and spent a day with us. We had Tim Shriver, who you may not know, but you know his sister Maria Shriver.
Oh, yes.
Who was married to Arnold Schwarzenegger, governor of California, actor. And he's there talking about his organization called Unite. And he wants to see if we can't get back to bringing people together. He told me, he says, I long for the days when we had Ronald Reagan talking to Tip O'Neill, working together on tax cuts and issues that they worked together. I long for the days when Orrin Hatch would call my uncle Ted Kennedy, and they, two powerhouses in the Senate, would get things done. Mm-hmm. Today we spend too much time fighting and with divisiveness, and so he had his organization there to help us understand his points of view. So we're going to have those kind of opportunities. We'll talk about free market capitalism, what's made America great, the history we have there, internships where we have 16 Herbert interns that spent time at the Capitol working on this past legislative session. They'll go to Washington, D.C. and work with the Capitol there. And so an opportunity to give them experience in learning and prepare them for leadership roles tomorrow.
So there's so many exciting things going on. What is your hope that these kids take out of the experience there at UVU and being part of this group?
One, they need to get involved. We don't need people that are just kind of apathetic about things going on. The young people really do have a role to play, and so we're going to help prepare them. I think they need to understand, you know, people vote their pocketbook, how the economy works. People are forgetting what free market capitalism has done for this country, and so that's an opportunity to bring the business community and give them understanding, and how do we share the wealth, and how do we, in fact, make sure that everybody has equal opportunity. We're going to be doing a study on elections. Elections are a big issue now that people are wondering, can we trust the elections? Mm-hmm. Well, we're going to do some research on that and say, can we trust it? Can we trust the count? Is it safe? Is it secure? Are everybody that has a right to vote being able to get to the polls and to vote? Is somebody gaming the system? So we have opportunities to do a lot of things and answer some questions and use the university as a place to get those answers and share that with the community at large, particularly with our young people and our students.
What a cool opportunity for those students to learn from so much experience that you've had, you said, over 30 years serving our community in different ways. So what a cool part for these students and for the community as a whole. So thanks so much for joining us.
Well, thank you. I'm excited about the future, and stay tuned. I think the best is yet to come.
Well, we like to hear that. Yeah. Stay tuned. We do like that. So, of course, this is the former Governor Gary Herbert talking about the Gary R. Herbert Institute for Public Policy at the Utah Valley University. Thanks for joining us. More information can be found right there online at abc4.com. Alana? So